Hello everybody, it's been a while since I uploaded my last video, and before I start I would like to thank you for your support for my previous videos. Now that I have a new microphone, I could do more videos without editing the CC myself. And today's video I'm gonna tell you about the Destiny 6 game lore. This game has really good background story and the conflict is really complicated between all the factions. But first we'll start from Silvas faction. And before we go to the main course, let's see the Silvas faction introduction video first. Okay, now that you've seen the faction intro, I will start the faction story first. Okay, Silva's Council is an area of territory that ruled by a council of tribe or race leader of the respective clans, and most of them are elves, and the elves is divided into two factions, the high elf and the dark elf. Also, there are goblin kin, capybara kin, and most of beast kin that live in Silvas. After the cataclysm, the world tree is corrupted and the elf queen of Yorgos Tower, LK, tried to purify the tree and she succeeded. But by doing that, she got cursed by the dark power that rotten the tree and she had to seclude herself in Yorgos Tower. And 50 years ago, before the main story started, the story that involves Asher and Serapina. At some point, LK is no, LK met Asher, but in his previous life, I think. Uh, Also, there is a civil war that time. It was bro. The war was brought by the previous elf general Alcaut by framing the dark elf. Also, he planned to massacre every dark elf. And it's not like dark elf is evil, but they just feel that the high elf is taking too much control and bring an unbalance into the Silvas Council. Before the war started, the dark elf leader Takis resigned from his position as one of the council member and make an organization to oppose the council. It was named the Church of Darkmoon. Well, I know it's silly, but it, it's what I translate from Korean lore, so it is what it is. And at some time after that, without the council members know, the elf general, uh, the elf general raid the Church of the Darkmoon base in the middle of the night and notified by the other soldier elf, Adonis and Arcana deploy to the battlefield to uh, to join the fight, only knowing that they only know that the dark elf is attacking them first because I think it was all Alcaut plan. And Alcott is fighting Takis and managed to injure him even though he is one of no, not one of the best, but he's the best fighter, elf fighter in the Silvas. But Takis had to retreat and command all the church members to retreat, and he can't stand the swarm of the high elf army by himself, of course. And Alcott still insists to kill him, and at some points when Takis is chased, Alcott found a baby dark elf. Yeah, and he is going to kill it. But Takis prevent Alcott and had to lose his right eye for protecting the dark elf baby. And in the end, Takis still managed to escape and raise the dark elf baby that is known as Tasha. After the purge ends, some dark elf like Tyler didn't escape since his loyalty belongs to the Elf Queen, of course. And after the war, Adonis and the rest of the council member finally know the reason of this war, and they banished the elf general Alcaut from Silvas. And as for Arcana, she had enough bloodshed of her own kind and don't want to hold her bow anymore, so she buried her bow somewhere, I don't know. Also, Adonis was made the new elf general by the council, and now he don't want an accident like this happen again. He swore to himself that he won't let any harm come to Silva's land ever again. That's it, the story of Silvas. Now I will give you some interesting info about upcoming hero of Silvas. Yeah, we will talk about that. Okay, enough with the arena. Let's get back to the codex. I want to give you guys an interesting informations about Silva's hero for this case, because this is about Silvas, right? And the meaning of the two version of the heroes in the codex. Yeah, there's a story about that. At least it's what I think. Well, it's just me trying to build up the story. Okay, let's see. I'm sorry, I'm wrong clicking it. So Adonis Pepper here is a version of the when he became a new general of the council, and the Rock one when he's not the general. It means it's a pre-war. Also, the Arcana Rock is the one who doesn't want to fight anymore, and the Caesar is the one before before the war. Yeah, and Tasia here, the black one, is the loyal one to Takis, and the paper one is the one when the war never happened, when the dark elf never leave the council. Yeah, all of them is elves. And here, Sierra, Sierra is really unique. As you may know, Sierra is not the person who write it. Instead, the Sierra is the name of Golem. As you can see, Divine Beast Sierra, blah blah blah, dark energy. He was made of dark energy that corrupt the world tree, and the one who writing it is named Agatha. Yeah, the elf Agatha. Yeah, basically, Sierra is not the person, but the golem. Yeah, just don't be confused about that. And Aruru, Aruru, the truth is, she's 60 years old. It means that she is 10 years old when the war broke, and she like Adonis, despite being only 60 years old, which is she's younger than Adonis. And there's wait a minute, nothing interesting. Maybe Anarchy. Anarchy is the only one who didn't name his golem instead of naming it my best friend, only friend. I think if you see the introduction. And about the next hero we will see here, as you can see, there's a Taki's image and LK beside him. Yeah, there will be there soon, and I will show you. Uh, and the never Korean never site that show Taki's lore and his appearance. Okay, wait a minute. Let me open the browser. Okay, guys, so this is the front page of the cave.never.com/Destiny6, which is the forum of the Destiny6 Korea. You guys can dig a lot of information here about the lineups and many more. You can see the unique lineups here. You just click here, and this is a screen where people put screenshot. This is where people upload fan art. This is game master note. This news, blah blah blah, events, etc. And what we're coming here from, what we're coming here for, is the data of a new upcoming heroes. So this is the one who will lead us to the page that will give us information about the next 5-star hero. Okay, as for Silvas, okay, so this is translated as Silvas faction. This Tarot. Tarot is a Korean version of Takis. Yeah, I know the Korean name is really much better than the English name. I don't really like the English version name. It's kind of lame because Benito was named Benares here, which is more masculine and more man. And Benito sounds like I don't know, some kind of drink made of from Mexico. I think it just sounds like that. And okay, let's just see what Tarot is like. Okay, as you can see, Tarot, the strongest warrior, is literally the strongest warrior of the elf. This is his backstory right here. This is his speech line, yeah, like something like dialogue. I know this is translated as Tarot story. Yeah, both are his story. I mean, and this is both version of him. This is Gawi, the scissor one. This is Bo, the paper one. Okay, first we take a look of the scissor one. The scissor one is a version of him that left the council. He resigned as a council member. This is the version of him that left Silvas. And this version is the version that he's not, there wasn't even a war at the start. Yeah, I mean this is the peaceful version of him before the war, when he is still a council member. And as you can see, he lost his right eye, and he he holding a pillar, some kind of pillar as his weapon. Both have different design, and this is more like Roman or ancient Greek, and this is like I don't know, some metal band guitarist or something. Okay, so let's take a look at his story. I've translated for you, so you don't have to translate it yourself. I've got it in my note. Okay, so the leader of the Dark Elf who founded the Society of the Church of Dark Moon, more like Church of Night. Okay, so the translation is the Church of Night, but since Church of Dark Moon sounds more like cool, I put it there. As a Dark Elf, he is regarded as one of the member of the Silvas Elder and one of the finest warrior. Enraged by the reality that his kin were being oppressed due to their ancestor mistake, he established the Church of Dark Moon. He is also trying his best to bring justice to the council, so that the Dark Elf won't get a bad treatment and recognize the community of elves. But there are still a few Dark Elves who don't agree with him. It is upsetting to know that it is causing incidents that threaten the balance in Silvas. It is his speech. This one. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, how come our voice doesn't count? If you really think that the council can hear the opinion of the Dark Elf, I hope you will learn from this mistake. They don't recognize us as their brother or kin. It means High Elf were really discriminating the Dark Elf just because of mistake of one of our ancestor. So I think the ancestor of the Dark Elf used to maybe making some great mistake or endanger the Silphus. I don't know. So remember, the Silphers are not an elf land, but a dark elf and elf land, a coexisting land. So, in my opinion, both Tasya and Takis uh, is not a bad guy. Also, I think they're more into uh, yeah, we all know who framed them. The one who make them like this is General Alcott, and he will be the last hero of the Silvas later, and will be the main villain of the Silvas because he caused all of this. Uh, that makes Dark Elf and Elves as separated. And I don't know if he is a girl or I don't know. Nowhere in the introduction story or background story that mention Alcott is a female or male. So I don't know. But if it sounds, it, I mean, the name sounds like he was a male. Okay, so I'm just pretty sure he's a male. And next lore I will talk about is Tragar, because in the upcoming updates with Tragar Nightmare, and I think there will be a new hero also from Tragar because they only got three three hero from Tragar right now, which is Julian, Gunter, and Helga. And there are two choices from the developer to release the hero, which is this. Wait a minute. Okay, so this is in English version. This is Ingrid, but in Korea, it it was named Rachel, which is better. I mean, I won't be racist or something, but the trigger them for English version is name of uh mostly named after Slavic maybe Russian. Julian, Julian Helga, Ingrid is Slavic name or European, I don't know. It just sounds like that. And this is Rachel in Korean version. She's an Esper. You can see her design. She will shoot laser from there, and she really fly. She fly literally. She has paper and scissor type. It may change later, like Benito did. And the other one will be Grunberg. Yeah, this is Grunberg. About the story, I will tell it later for the lore. Yeah, Grunberg has paper and again scissor. I think the developer will change it later because there are too many scissor and paper, literally. And too much paper hero for the meta is really annoying. Especially the current meta is really cancer. Well, I will talk about Tragar later. So that's it for the lore in this video, and I hope you guys enjoy my video and stay tuned on my channel for next lore video and more gameplay videos. And I was planning to do some Cesar Benito soon and highlighting some heroes that are not popular and use them so the popularity will rise even more, and trying to dig some site that people don't want to explore to mix some uh 4-star hero, 3-star hero in PvP that will really really make a good team. Yeah, and let's see what will Netmarble will give us in next week, because next week we will get a new event, and maybe, just maybe a new hero, like I said, from Tragar. Let's just hope, and I hope you guys enjoy the video, and see you at night. See you at my next video. I'm sorry, my English really broken. English is my second language, but I rarely speak it. Uh, I can speak 7 languages, foreign languages, and almost 4 native language in my country. So it's kind of hard to manage all those languages. Is yeah, it's just like that. If you are a polyglot, it's kind of confusing sometimes to adjust your dialect one another. So I hope you don't mind with my broken English. Uh, and don't forget to check my other video. I hope next time I could make a better video and editing. This is really time consuming, but I want, I don't know what to say. I want to, okay, forget it. I, what I'm gonna say is, I won't stop making a good quality video, and for next time, a more good quality content and more better editing. Okay, that's all for today. I will see you at my next video.